together about tackling challenges and pursuing new opportunities takes your time. And it has to be a priority. I know a lot of us are busy, right? And we're caught in our busyness because we see so many things that we could do or should do. But we were urged as leaders to exercise authenticity and competence and empathy, and to create that vision for our team and communicate it, and to communicate when we know what we're doing and sometimes when we're less clear. I think we're in a world of change, right? And we need to be leaders during this time. We need our organizations to be well positioned, and we want them to be strong so that we can dedicate the time it takes to tackle the challenges and opportunities before us, so that we can dedicate the time to work together. I think that is going to be one of our competitive advantages. So I hope the tools and the conversation have been useful, but it's not ever just tools or money that matter. I think there is. I would love to leave you here with what I think is still our secret sauce, as Karen Jacobson has called it. It's what we've built together. It's your leadership in your community, but it's how we spend time together and invest in that. I've been reading a book the second time by a woman named Angela Duckworth called Grit. Just the word grit I used early on about Novak Djokovic, the tennis player who elevated his game really by sheer determination. And her definition of grit is moving in a direction with consistency and endurance. It's something I see in Fahe members. I see it in each of you. As we've heard over the last 2 days, it matters how we invest that, and that we invest in communicating where we're going, that we take time to build those critical partnerships and challenge our business models so that we can solve what's really important in the communities that we work in. It's about how we bring together our vision and our mission so that we empower our daily work as best as possible. I was interviewed by somebody on our staff recently as part of a staff meeting, a very interesting experience. And I was asked what my favorite memory of working at Fahe has been. And what came to mind for me was that I pictured the times that we would have these partnership builds, and we would get to come out on site, on a job site, and spend the day, just the joy of working side by side. Nobody ever built a house all by themselves. That requires teamwork and some sweat and a good plan and attention to details. And I just loved it. And I think that's the picture I have as we move forward as well. And so my charge to you and to us as a group is not very different from what I thought about last year, where we set out the foundation with the 4 corners to increase investment, to expand capacity, to build the narrative, and to further our strength in numbers. And I think we've made real progress in the first year of trying to work on this. And just to recount a little bit of it, in that investment, we wanted to bring on billions of dollars in the next 10 years as we lay that foundation. And I think the team's done an incredible job in raising new money, but we see in the reconciliation bills, as well as other things out there, there's tons of potential. I think I think that I'm motivated to see how we make that work for us. How we expand capacities, that second corner, and we ended last year, I think, a little ahead of what I would have hoped, with a $350 million impact last year, serving 90,000 people, which puts us very well on the way of the goal of 600 million a year and 250,000 people annually. Building the narrative, I think you heard as we presented Karen with the voice of the region, and I think Ted mentioned the New York Times piece. Also, language that the Big Picture Policy Committee was able to get in some of the bills that we have, placements in different magazines and publication, and we're building that out. And it comes together for me under the strength in numbers and how we work together, and going back to the Big Picture Policy Committee again, and the caucus work, and the way we are elevating, I think, our partnerships, and how we're speaking into more and more things. I think we're just getting started, but I think it's about momentum, and we have momentum, despite what's going on around us. We have our friendship and our partnerships that when we work together, we do get that great momentum. I believe we can achieve our vision to build the American dream in Appalachia. I believe it's doable in a generation of work that will bring opportunity to every person in this region, no matter who their mom is, regardless of where they were born, their faith, their religion, their ethnicity, or their race. I don't think it's a pipe dream. I think it's completely doable. And I still believe we're the people to do it. And we are Fahe, and we're building the American dream. I'm so thankful to get to do it with you. I do want to thank the staff. We had a number of people behind the scenes. I think I would be remiss to not mention particularly Vonda and Jackie and their leadership to pull things together at the last minute to go from an on-site possibility to something that's completely virtual. Jessica Estes and Alex Daddock provided a lot of heavy work as well. And the whole team. So with much appreciation, thank you all for your time, and I hope it was worth it for you. It was for me. Thank you.